Am I a jerk for snapping at a guy in Starbucks after he humiliated the barista in front of everyone?
You don't get to talk to me however you feel like talking to me, because the way I'll call this manager over here to kick you out, so don't play with me, okay? Because I don't get paid enough to get talked to like that. Period. Y'all can go to hell, because y'all are just as bad as him that you could stand by and watch this barista couldn't have been older than 19.
Look, and you know what pisses me off? It be these type of people that are always calling other people snowflakes when they're literally the most sensitive people.
This is an Unsolicited Perspectives YouTube exclusive.
All right, Jay. Am I a jerk? I'm not talking about me specifically. I'm talking about a Reddit poster that posted a story.
Oh, because I was going to say, yeah.
What I should respond with is, if I'm a jerk, you're an asshole. But let's move on to this topic. So
I'm not disputing that.
The title of this Reddit post is, Am I a jerk for snapping at a guy in Starbucks after he humiliated the barista in front of everyone? Now, so, I mean, before we even read what the poster posted, I'm just going to say, I agree with you. No, you're not. All right. No. So this is what the poster wrote. This happened a couple of days ago, and I'm still pissed about it. I was in Starbucks waiting for my coffee. It was busy, morning rush, and the staff were clearly slammed. The barista at the register couldn't have been older than 19. You could tell she was new and a little nervous. This guy in a suit, maybe late 40s, comes up and starts ordering like he's Gordon Ramsay on a meltdown. Complicated order, snapping his fingers, sighing loudly when she asked him to repeat something. She got one part wrong on the screen and tried to fix it, but he suddenly goes off. He starts raising his voice, saying stuff like, how hard is your job? It's literally pressing buttons. And if you can't handle this, maybe you shouldn't even be working here. This poor girl was shaking. Her face went bright red. Everyone in the line went dead silent. I couldn't take it anymore. I said, dude, she's trying her best. It's coffee, not open heart surgery. Chill out. He turns to me and snaps, mind your business. I said, it is my business when you're acting like a bully in public. He glared at me, grabbed his coffee when it came, and stormed out, muttering that people are too sensitive. The barista actually mouthed a thank you to me, but I noticed a couple people in the line looking at me like I was making it worse. Now I'm wondering if I should have just stayed quiet instead of stepping in. Like maybe I escalated things, but at the same time, watching a grown man screaming at a teenager over a Frappuccino felt insane. Am I a jerk for telling him off?
No, first of all, it's a grown man ordering a Frappuccino. You're never, ever unjustified for telling somebody like that off. That's a grown man. You're a grown man with
grown man can't have Frappuccinos?
You're a grown man with a complicated coffee order? Man, if you don't take it black and get your ass out of here. Listen, no.
Men can't have a little sweetener in their black coffee? Men can't do nothing now. Hold on. You actually making me defend the guy that was actually wrong because you attacking all men. That's not right. Your basic premise is off.
A man takes his coffee black.
No, I don't want no black
no
coffee.
No other way. You take it nasty or no other way. No, but it speaks to a larger thing about how people treat people in the service industry. Like my job is to serve you coffee. It's not to be like your slave. Like you don't get to talk to me however you feel like talking to me, because the way I'll call this manager over here to kick you out so quick, like don't play with me, okay? Because I don't get paid enough to get talked to like that. Period. So no, I don't think. And for the people who were looking at you like you were making it worse, first of all, you deflected his attention away from his target onto yourself, onto somebody who could handle it. That's number one. You did the right thing. That's whenever you see somebody in public, they're being harassed, they're being bullied. If you feel like it's safe enough for you to intervene, do that, because then you can deflect attention away from somebody who clearly is vulnerable in that moment and can't defend themselves. I do it. There was a young lady on the street that was being harassed by somebody, and I was like, well, I think I could beat this person's ass, so let me step in. And I diverted their attention onto me, and then I cussed them out until they walked away. So like, and then this person she thanked me and was able to go on her way. Did I de-escalate the situation? I don't know. I know I got somebody who was their aggressive attention off of somebody who could not defend themselves. So no, you did the right thing. All the people online who act like you were making it worse were the same people who stayed silent while a grown man, was abusing a teenager. I don't give a damn what people like that think, honestly. Y'all can go to hell, because y'all are just as bad as him, that you could stand by and watch this barista couldn't have been older than 19. This is a grown ass man speaking to her like she's incompetent and like she's not a person, and like he doesn't have to give her any the respect that she's due as a human being. So all those people that were standing in line, not saying nothing, acting like you were doing no, they can go to hell. I don't worry about what people like that think. You did the right thing.
This makes me extremely angry. You know how I feel about bullying. You personally know, because you grew up with me. But for those people in the audience that don't know, I literally almost started a gang war on racial lines in high school.
Yeah.
Because I hated bullying. We were riding a bus, and there was this guy in our neighborhood. You remember him, but I'm not going to say his name. He was a short guy, kind of stout. He was security heavy. Looked like he could protect the whole building.
Yes.
That's a shout out to the Cardi B YouTube exclusive reference. But like, he was a gentle person, gentle soul.
Yeah.
And he was being bullied on the school bus by another dude. I couldn't take it. So when we got off the bus, because we all got off the bus at the same stop, I was like, look, he's obviously not going to fight you, because he didn't want to fight. But I tell you what, since you're so enthusiastic about fighting, I'll fight you. He was like, no, Bruce, we don't have no problems. I was like, no, you're so enthusiastic about fighting.
Yeah.
And he obviously doesn't want to fight. And you know you can beat him. That's the reason why you're leaning into this. Fight me.
Yeah.
No, Bruce, fight me. I was like, then you're going to leave him alone. If you're not willing to fight me, then you're not willing to fight him. You're going to leave him alone.
Yeah.
He comes by the house.
It's the common adage, pick on somebody your own size.
Right. He comes by the house later. I don't think I've even told you this story. He comes by the house later. Okay.
The bully.
The bully
knocks on my door.
The bully knocks on my door with his girlfriend. By the way, the girlfriend went to the University of Maryland with me. She was studying to be a doctor. I think she was going to be a doctor. This was a loser. And she was beautiful when she got to University of Maryland. I was like, yeah, it's good to see you. How you doing? Anyway, he knocks on the door. I look through the peephole. I see it's him. This is ignorant, ladies and gentlemen, but I didn't know why he was coming to my door after we didn't had this altercation. So I go upstairs, and Dad is going to watch this and be a little pissed, whatever. I go upstairs and grab Dad's little 22. And I put it behind my back, because I don't know. I don't know. You done came to my door.
Right.
So I cracked the door. They got it behind my back. I'm not showing it. Cracked the door. And he was like, hey, man, I think we should talk. I was like, talk about what? He was like, about what happened. I was like, what happened is you're going to apologize to him tomorrow morning, or me and you're going to have problems. I don't think we should go there, because, I got my friends. And I was like, I got my friends too. And let me tell you something. My friends are a little bit more lethal than you. I mean, my crew in high school was a 6'2" crew. Why? Because we were all 6'2" or taller.
Yes.
I was like, man, we're going to wreck you. He's like, I don't want no problems.
Y'all,
cool.
Y'all look like y'all could secure a building.
Exactly. He was like, I don't want no problems. Just apologize tomorrow. It won't be no big deal. His girl was right there. And I was like, why would you even come to the door with your girl anyway? And I bet it was her idea to say, you need to go talk to him, or else this might be an issue. But the fact of the matter is, by telling that long story, I hate bullying. So if I was in that line, I would have spoke up and said something. The thing that really pissed me off about this post is, as he's leaving, muttering, people are too sensitive. I got sensitivity for you, buddy. Because I can make you feel real sensitive in a quick minute. I'm getting mad just thinking about this. I read this.
I'm Ralph Tresvant in here. I can give you some sensitivity. Okay. The one who sounds sensitive is you, because the moment I called you out, now you over here muttering and stuff under your breath. Now you don't have nothing to say.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Now you don't have nothing to say.
Now you ain't got
So it
nothing
sounds
to
like
say.
the person who's sensitive is you. Get your ass out to Starbucks, and you better not come in here again acting up, because I'm gonna be in here every morning at this same time just to make sure you don't come up in here and act like this every morning.
You're gonna be late to work.
I don't care. I'm gonna be here the same time tomorrow, and I'm gonna tell everybody up in there, just so y'all know, I'm gonna be back here same time tomorrow to make sure that this person doesn't stop in here every day on his way to work. You better go through that drive-through.
Look, and you know what pisses me off? It be these type of people that are always calling other people snowflakes when they're literally the most sensitive people out there. They're the ones that snowflakes, because they're up in arms because the person is taking a little while. Now, granted, this dude could have been running late. He could have been waiting for a meeting. Guess what?
But
you ain't got to get your frappuccino. Yeah, you ain't got to get your frappuccino. And no matter what you're going through, you don't take it out on somebody else.
Exactly. That's just really trying to do their job and trying to help you out.
That's just trying to get 19-year-old, probably their first little job, probably in college. You know what I'm saying? Doing a little something. Here you go. I would have.
She ain't learned the coffee. She ain't learned the coffee recipes yet, so they got her on the register. She's training. She might be making the coffee one day. We don't know. And I hope that she does. And I hope the next time you come, I hope she's spitting it a little bit. I hope she's spitting it a little bit. That's another thing. It's like, how you gonna act up with people and you're just going off the honor system that they're not gonna mess with your food or your drinks or your coffee or nothing like that? Really? Because if I was her coworker, I'd have been like, "Oh, this motherfucker here."
No, okay. Another side tangent. Do you remember when we worked at Hard Rock Cafe? Yeah, okay. I could tell the story. We worked at Hard Rock Cafe. There was a server. It was a young lady that got fired. The reason why she got fired is because she didn't like this table, and we found out it was a bunch of tables. When she would get pissed off about the table running her ragged, she would go back there and lick the lemons that she was putting in their iced teas and drinks and stuff like that. Somebody caught her licking the lemons and throwing them in the cups, reported her, and she got fired. But that was her way of getting back. I've never done anything like that. I've never understood.
No, neither have I.
Why would you lose your temper when people are messing or taking
handling
care of
your food and drinks? Yeah.
Yes.
I never understood that. I've never understood that. Oh, you just think everybody is just gonna act above board while you are dragging the bar down to hell? No, I'm gonna go down there with you.
And service people, like cleaning people.
There's all kind of stuff in this coffee now.
Cleaning people, like I don't understand why you would ever be upset, where you would ever act an ass to somebody who is cleaning your home. Because unless you got cameras on the wall,
I'll take all this.
I'll put that toothbrush in my butt crack.
That too.
On a hot day.
Swirling around. I'll clean the toilet with your toothbrush. Keep playing with me. Keep playing with me.
Bullies out there, we got something for you, and it's these glow hands, because I'm gonna get my superpowers one day, and I'm gonna just get to smack people. Okay, but this would be a guy that he would get slapped. This would be a guy
you could just slap. Like, you don't need powers for that. You could just slap this guy.
No, but it's a slap. The powers was to slap some sense into him. Ladies and gentlemen, that's on the previous episode. Maybe I'll link it in the description. I thought it was good. Anyway, stop being bullies out there, you jackasses.
Yeah.
No, you're not a jerk. You did the right thing, and I commend you.
You did the absolute right thing.
Join the conversation and follow the Unsolicited Perspectives podcast on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your audio podcasts.